Oh my god. Did it work? Oh no. I don't know if it's working or not. This is my first time doing it this way. Oh my god. I'm so excited. This is exciting to me, guys. I'm so excited I did it. Hi. It's not 7 o'clock yet, but I just wanted to make sure I could get on. Yay! I'm so happy. This is gonna be awesome. Okay, let me. I love this. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it from my laptop. I'm doing it from my cell phone, so I'm excited. This is awesome. Yay. Okay. All right, so yeah, so hey, how's everybody? Hey, Sandra, Kiki, Amanda is the moderator. She's gonna make sure that there's no profanity, which I don't really care, but she's gonna just make sure nobody's being rude. Oh, this is awesome. I can't believe I just did that. Why is it showing everything? This is awesome. I don't understand why it's showing the little bubble at the top, though. The little box at the top. I guess maybe I'm supposed to say get rid of that. So I got, what, 9 minutes to figure out how to get rid of it? I love it, though. How do you get rid of it? Maybe, this is like, this is like, those futuristic shows where you could just go like this in the air and you can make the world like a better place. Like I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, this is awesome. I just okay. How the heck did it? How am I doing? I don't even know. Shawnee just got fired from Basketball Wives, y'all. I don't know if y'all watch it, but today's Bravo reality, whatever TV today. So I'm not even gonna be on here long because I make sure I watch my Bravo. I am loving this. That twisted headband, I'm seeing like little flashes of what everybody is saying. I love this. And the twisted headband is just like crazy right now. Like everybody is making those headbands. So you know what that means? I'm not gonna make it. That's what that means. I'm not doing it. No. I can't do what everybody else is doing. See, I made 3 already, but I'm not making no more. So my customers feel like I have to make everything with a name or an issue or whatever. That's what my customers feel. To realize, they don't realize that takes a little bit more time, but that's what they want. I'm trying to get rid of this box. It has to be a way to get rid of this box. I really don't understand why it's there. Do it have to be there? I'm just happy that it allowed me to get online. How about that? This is awesome. Awesome. There's gotta be a way. Let me see. Don't yell at me, y'all, because I'm playing with this and I still technically got 6 more minutes. technically, I got 6 more minutes. So don't yell at me. I didn't start yet. I found a way to get rid of it. I think I just did it. Did I get rid of it? I know everybody's telling me what to do, right? I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Yeah. I don't even know why. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so because I can't stream on my cell phone right away, I had to get some type of software. So because I had to get some type of software, I'm learning this, and it took me basically all day to learn this. And yeah, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I have to do it this way. But it's still small. It should be off. Like, I kind of want it off. I don't want it on there at all. Okay, I got 4 minutes before somebody yell at me. I got 4 minutes. Charmaine is on there. No way. You want to learn how to crochet? That's my bestie from elementary. My son's godmommy. I'm trying to take this box off and I really don't know how. I guess I'm going to leave it alone since it's not really that big anymore. So I'm going to leave it alone. I got 3 minutes. Don't yell at me. 3 minutes. I'm going to take all of my 3 minutes. There's a serious delay. I think I kind of sort of programmed it that way, but didn't realize I did. I'm still trying to find a way to get rid of this box. Okay. I'm going to just leave that alone because it's not in the way anymore. Wait. If I could do that, I could get rid of it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Yep. It's gone. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Okay. 2 minutes. Let me get my stuff together. Pull out my bags of tricks. Anybody cook Sunday dinner? I'm ready. I didn't cook today. I have to. I have to cook. Maybe another time. Not now. All right. One more minute. I'm pulling out my bags of tricks so that I can show you guys. Amanda is the moderator. And thank you, Amanda. Amanda is the moderator. So if you have any questions and I'm not able to answer, she can answer for you. This will be recorded But I will not be able to edit. I will not be able to edit, but what we can do is when I start the tutorial, I'll put it in the description and pinpoint the exact time when I'm gonna do it, so that anybody who has to come back or whoever can go straight to that in the comments. Okay, so all of my minutes are up. Hi, it's Diva. All right, so I'm doing this tutorial because I was asked over and over and over. So I already started let me just go back a little bit. I did the biting sweater, the biting lip sweater. So then I disappeared, right? I got sick. And when I got sick, I was still trying to do my orders, and like basically I was multitasking and very overwhelmed. What I did was I was still doing my recording and still doing the sweater as well as my orders, and I was doing graphs all at the same time. The thing about it is something was just over me that was causing me to keep how can I say it, like just things just kept happening over and over and over again. So I can do like maybe a whole 30-40 minutes of recording, and then I'll go back and find out I can't find it, or I didn't record it, and then I had to go back and record it again. So it was just so much. Again, that was my first ever recording a pattern, and there are so many things that I'm gonna do differently from now on. From now on, I'm gonna just do it and not tell anybody. That way nobody's expecting it. That's number one. And number two, I'm going to do it in a way where it's not as tedious as I did, because I was doing it step by step. And what I would do is I would stop, and then I would crochet, and then I would go back. Like, I made it a little bit more tedious than it should have. I can make it a little bit more easier, but through trial and error, it's gonna happen. It's actually right here. It's finished. Only thing I didn't do was close it, because that's the part I want. That's the only part I didn't do, was put the two panels together, and it's done. So that's basically what I'm doing with that. Now, to bring it forward, a lot of people was asking me about doing hats. A lot of people want to do hats for Christmas, because it's an easy, really easy customized project that everybody can do. The issue was everybody want one-on-one time. I can't do one-on-one time with everybody. So I said I will record it. I will do an Ask Diva. Then I thought about it. Are you crazy, girl? You gonna do an Ask Diva right now in the midst of the storm? I just did my sister's baby shower. I just helped my other sister with some things that she had to do. I just had to do 4 baby sets, 6 blankets, hats, scarves. I have an organization that needs me to do a baby blanket. I have another organization that need me to do another baby. Like, I have so many orders that right now I cannot edit. I could record, I just can't edit, and that's where the issue is, me editing. So why not just go live? And while I'm doing it, I am multitasking. If you know, that's me. I multitask. So I'm going to complete my order while I am showing you guys how I do it. All right, so that's the story of why I decided to do the live. That's the story on why you have to start building trust. And I guess I kind of like didn't build that trust with the biting lip sweater, because I just disappeared, and then everybody's like, well, where's the biting lip sweater? We want the pattern. And I didn't forget about it. It's just I have to do it over and over and over again. And then I wanted to complete my sister's baby shower, because you know, planning a baby shower, especially for your sister, and it's her first baby, you just want to make sure everything's perfect. And then on top of that, I wanted to make her at least a gift that I could show there at the baby shower. And then you have your orders, and then it was just a mess. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions while I'm doing this, again, Amanda Leonard. Am I saying your name right, girl? Amanda is the she's the moderator. So if you need anything, she's there. Also, there are some people that said that they wanted to donate, and I said this is going to be free. This is free, but who am I to block my blessings, you know? If you want to donate, Amanda is going to put the PayPal and the Cash App information up there. That is highly appreciated. Again, this is free. And at the end of the video, I'm giving away 5 free patterns to those who share this link to this video. And there we go. So now, all right, what I am doing is a newborn baby's hat. I figured let me start off really small so that we won't be here all day, because you know it could take up to an hour to do a hat. So I figured let's do something really, really small. And then if I have to elaborate more, I could do that. If I have to, you know, do more, I'll do that. So there is different ways to do a hat. I actually have, one second. I have many different hats. Some I already gave away. So being that I already gave them to their the people who purchased it, I don't have a whole lot here to show. And even when I make stuff for myself, I literally had people asking to buy it off my head. So this one right here this was an order. She just never picked it up yet. As you can see, what I did was I started at the bottom and I did the border first. Not the border. What is this called? The brim. I did the brim first. And once you do the brim, then you can start from the bottom and work your way up. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is this way, where I started from the top, worked my way down. Now, this is demonstration only. I am not giving this to anybody, because if you know me, you know I am very, very, very vain, or whatever the word is, about how my graphs look. And I do not like when it looks like it's choppy. I don't like that. So I have a whole new other graph that I'm going to use. But like I said, this was just demonstration purposes to show that you can start from the top to the bottom, or from the bottom to the top. The other one is sideways. You could do it sideways. So there are other ways you could do it. There's many other ways, but these are the main ways that I know how to do it, and they come out really cute. I needed to for the past like maybe 2 years, 3 years now, I've been like playing around and trying to see which one is better, which one I rather do, which one is cute. So between the 3 of these are basically what I do. So it depends on how it depends on how I feel. It depends on what the customer asks for. It depends on which one I do. So when the customer wanted the 2 pom-poms, and what happened is her sister passed, and her sister passed of a brain aneurysm. So this is the ribbon for brain aneurysm, and this is something that they say, which is hashtag fave, FAV. So this is something personal for her, and she wanted the 2 pom-poms, and she wanted it the same color as this. So this right here is, this took a lot of time because it looked knit, right? It's not knit. This is single crochet, not single crochet. This is called waistcoat crochet, and it's the stitch that looks like knit, but it's really not. And the reason why I use this for a lot of my crochet items is because when you want like a large or a detailed image in your hats, you need the space. And you have to understand, when we crochet, because I am assuming majority of all of us are crocheters, when we crochet, a lot of our customers think that we are embroidering the image on our work, and that's not the case. This is not embroidery. This is us actually changing colors to make the picture. So embroidery is embroidery is like, you know, you take this like cross stitching, and you take that stitch and you keep going back and forth until you make the picture. Well, this is not that. This is not that, y'all. This is not that. So what I thought would be the best thing, and of course I'm not the only one, there's so many other people out there that do it, was making your stitches as small as possible. So what stitch is there that's smaller than the single crochet, then that looks like knit? We can't, well, I can knit, but not like this, no. So the waistcoat stitch was the next best thing. The thing about it is, if you are using a pattern and the pattern calls for you to do 9 rows for this is 9 rows for this baby beanie, when you're doing the waistcoat, instead of doing a single crochet, if you wanted to do the waistcoat, you would have to do like 4 or 5 more rows, because this is really, really, really tiny. So that's basically what you have to get. You have to realize that depending on your image is depending on what type of hat you're going to make. So if you want to make this type of hat, because you can make this type of hat for all sizes. It could be preemie all the way up to a man size hat. So the only thing we have to make aware is our hook size and our stitch size. So our hook size and our stitch size is mainly what you need to know when you are doing your hat. And let's see. Like I said, I'm going to show you a sample of how to do this. I am going to do this E. This is an actual order, guys. Like, I am not playing with you. I really, really, really have to multitask. So this is the E that I'm going to use. I'm going to use this E, and I'm going to put it in the beanie for the baby. Now, how are you going to get this E that has 10, this is 10 rows? Yeah, it would have to be 10 rows and 6 stitches across. Now, we don't have to worry about the stitches going across, because going around, we only need like 40. But we just need to make sure that our rows match our graph. So you have to be careful with that. The grafts that I make, they vary, but they will match. Like sometimes I would say, are you doing it for a baby? Or are you doing it for a child? Or are you doing it for an adult? Because that makes a difference. It makes a difference. So, God bless you. So if you are doing this one, can this E fit on this? Yes, it can. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you. The thing about it is, this right here is 9. All right. Let me get technical. When we are doing any Graphghan piece, anything that you want to put anything on, anything like this. This is part of what my order is. So I'm doing a bunting, right? And the customer wanted the name on the bunting. So the hat is going to match the bunting. I had to figure out where am I putting that name and how am I going to put it on there. Is it going to be centered? Is it, like, you have to do all of that. So when I did this, this is the front part of the bunting, and this is going to go on here like this on the bunting, and then I'm gonna put I don't know if you can see it, and then I'm gonna put buttons on it. It has a hood, and then I'm gonna put the legs at the bottom, and then the hat is gonna match it, right? It's gonna have cuffs, and it's gonna be yellow. That's why I'm using yellow, because the cuffs and everything is gonna be yellow. This right here is something that I had to make up on my own. So because I had to make it up on my own, I was able to know how much I need to make the name, how much I need to make it, you know, the length. I knew that. But say if you wanted to take somebody else's pattern and revamp it, for instance, being that this is a hat tutorial, if you want to do a hat and you see a hat that you like and you want to follow that pattern, all you need to do is worry about the middle part. So the top part is the increase, right? This is the increase. This is for the baby hat, and I increased this all the way up until I don't know how many diameters, but basically the next row is basically the row that you're going to do all single crochet. So that's when you're going to start your graph. So think about it. Where you're going to put your graph is the meat of your item. So you do your increase, your decrease, no, not decrease, increase. You do your increase and you start it. And you can use any basic single crochet, or you can use anything, honestly, because sometimes I use double crochet. Sometimes I use half double crochet basic hat beanies. Sometimes I use all types of patterns, but most of the time I do it by myself. You are going to get that beanie, basic beanie pattern for the whole family, and you can use that basic beanie pattern for the whole entire family to make your graph item. So if you guys want a hat graph, you can ask. Amanda can help you if you have in your head what type of graph you want. I also have some that is for like teams, which has the actual logo. Not all of them, but some of them. You have the names. It's like so many different varieties. You can just go crazy with it. And with me, I just go crazy. I try to do stuff that nobody else have. So you could do anything your heart desires with the hat. Anything. It could be something that can go around the hat. It could be something that could just go in the middle of the hat. Anything. So now that I'm getting to the meat, the middle of the body of the hat, you just want to make sure that you have 10 rows. And in this, I need at least 13 to 14 rows. So being that I need 13 to 14 rows, I'm going to say I'm going to do 2 rows without any graph, without starting my graph. Then I'm going to do the E, and then I'm going to do 2 more after that. That gives me 14 rows altogether, and it will be centered. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we just got to use common sense. So say if I wanted to do this, right? For this is a lot. For this, I had to do, now I did this a while ago, so I'm going to say I did maybe 50 to 60 rows. That I did a lot. So 50 to 60 rows of this, and this is probably like 40. What I did was I centered it. So I would do like maybe 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom. Actually, I didn't do that. I did maybe like 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. Yep, I did like 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. I did the increase, then I did 2 rows without the graph. Then I did the graph and did 2 rows at the bottom. That's what I did. So that's how you do your centering. And that's how you get that done. With this, I used the G-hook because I wanted it small enough to make sure that I fit all of the goodness. Make sure I fit all of that. All right. I already started centering this. I put my my little, I usually don't do this, but I'm doing this for your purpose. I've added the stitch markers. And what I do is once I finish increasing, I fold it in half. Wait a minute, my laptop just closed up on me and locked up. I don't know what happened, but anyway, it just said lock. What? Oh, I know why. Duh. The battery. Well, good thing I am using it on my phone. That was crazy. All right, so I would do half of this. Being that the E is 6, the E is 6 stitches going across. What I did was I go right here, smack in the middle, and the stitch that is right here in the middle, I count 3 on this side and 3 on that side. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's not 6. It's 5. I'm sorry, 5. That's why I have that in the middle. I'm like, wait a minute, something don't sound right. Yeah, so I have 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and then this one right here in the middle. And I added the stitch markers right after that. So in the middle, it's 5, and then I have the stitch markers just to guide me. I don't need guiding. I just need to do it for your purpose. Okay, and I don't use bobbins, but for you guys, all I did was take some yarn, put it on to the side like a ball of yarn, or you could use bobbins, because we're gonna act like this is a Graphghan. We're gonna act like we're making a blanket, because I'm gonna show you a little trick. Okay, you're gonna see this little trick and you're gonna be like, oh, that's easy. Yeah. So the thing about it is, when we are crocheting, we have to use common sense in crocheting. A lot of us don't use that, and honestly, I never used it before. Until get you a mentor. My mentor, common sense, man. All she used to say is, well, Shauna, just draw it out. Or, Shauna, all clothes are the same exact thing. Like, all you have to do, you know it's going to be a middle. You know there's going to be a front. There's going to be a back. There's going to be sleeve. You know these things. All you have to do is just figure out how, put the foundation together. It don't have to be the same exact way, but being that you know that foundation, you can That's how you make new patterns, right? That's how you make new patterns. So, where is it? Where is the blue yarn? Why I don't see the blue yarn? I know I have the blue yarn. Where did I put the blue? Y'all, I'm going crazy. That's because I have projects everywhere, man. I have projects everywhere. Okay, the blue yarn. This is going to be for the E. So, no, I don't have bobbins. No, I'm not getting bobbins. I'm just going to let it hang. This, I'm going to just let it hang. This, I'm going to just let this hang. I put it into 3 parts because this is as if I'm doing a blanket, right? So I put it into 3 parts. One side, the other side, in the middle. That's the 3 parts. The reason why I will not go in round is if you ever tried going in round, you will have to carry. I do not carry any of the Graphghans that I do. No. If it's 5 or more, no, I'm not carrying it. Actually, I don't really carry at all. I try not to. Maybe 1, maybe 2 stitches over, but I really do not. No, I don't do it. I can't believe my laptop did that. I can't believe I didn't realize that. Now, I lost a lot of work just now. Anyway, okay, so we are going to do this in the round. It's going to be in the rounds. The rounds, or no, the rows. This is going to be in rows, not rounds, because in rows is much better. It's easier to do it that way. All right, I'm just trying to get my laptop back on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have my E. So we are, being that we starting from the top and working ourselves down, when we are doing the graph, we're going to work from the top down. And the reason why we do that is because you don't want your hat to be backwards or, you know, upside down and whatever. So wherever you start, you're gonna finish it that way. You can't change it in the middle. You can't do that. So you have to make sure you know that you are starting the top, and then you're gonna go from left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. So each row you're going to be doing left to right, right to left. That, well, some of you do blankets and stuff already. That's how we do it with the blankets. That's how we're going to do it with the hats. Graphghans, contrary to what many people are reading, contrary to what many people are saying, contrary to what even famous people are saying, or those who have like millions and millions of subscribers, Graphghan is not tapestry. I looked it up and I tried to do as much research as possible, and I'm not going to give anybody any wrong information. Graphghanning is not at all, and I'm going to repeat it again and again and again. It's not tapestry. Tapestry is when you are taking every last strand of your yarn, this strand, that strand, and whatever strand you, whatever colors you have, and you are going around the whole entire thing, and it makes it thick, and then you can see it. You can see in between. We don't have time for that. We don't want our work to look sloppy. We don't want to see all of those colors in between. We don't want to see that. No, no, no. That's tapestry. And it looks good with tapestry. But that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make something that looked like it came from a machine. Because our hands are like machines, right? So, yeah. Tapestry and graphghanning is two different things. Now, graphghanning is something that somebody just made up. A graph made into a graphghan, right? Afghan. So I'm not going to really say too much on, because it really is not a lot of information on it. I'm not going to say what has to happen with a graphghan and what has to happen with tapestry. What has to happen in this household, what Diva does, is I do not mix the two. I'm not going to put my yarn carry it the whole entire way, all the way from the top to the bottom. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to give somebody my work like that. And you want it to be warm, but you don't want it to be so thick that they can't even move it. And like this on top of my head, you're going to be like this because you got all that yarn on top of you. No. And then some people use Red Heart. Red Heart is so hard. Hard. You want them to be scratching it. I'm going to stop. Okay. So we're going to stop. We're going to start, right? Okay. So I always start my first stitch. My first stitch is always going to be in that first one. Okay. I am definitely going to chain one. When I chain one, I turn. And in that same exact stitch, that's when I'm going to do my single crochet. Now, being that I'm doing the baby's hat and I only need like 12, 14 rows, and I can do it with the baby hat, I don't need to have the smallest G-hook, and I don't need to do the waistcoat. I'm going to do a regular single crochet, and I'm going to use my H. So I'm going to go do my single crochet until I get to my stitch marker. And then I'm going to do my pop, lock, and drop. If you don't know what the pop, lock, and drop is, you can check out my videos because I have a tutorial on it. So my favorite yarn is Hobby Lobby yarn. I love this yarn. And you know why? It's so soft. This is for a baby. I want to be able to give the baby my full experience of I love what I'm doing. I want the baby to feel the love. And Red Heart yarn is hard, y'all. Like, I will definitely use Red Heart yarn. But I will definitely use Red Heart yarn for like blankets and stuff like that. Not necessarily clothes. A lot of my clothes I do not use Red Heart yarn. Alright, so I'm going to add my blue. I am well, this tutorial is for those who know how to crochet, but I'm gonna show you how I add it to change my colors. I pull down. I'm gonna do my pop, lock, and drop. So this is how I do it. And then I'm going to do my single crochet. Now, I always have one side that I have all my work go on. You will never see any of my work with strings on this side and that side. It's just not going to happen. I think that is more professional. I think that it looks good. I think that your graph will show better and it's clearer when you keep all your work on one side. So that's what I'm doing right now. 3, 4. Oh, that's 4 and 5. Okay. And now I'm going to add the other part. That's why I had the extra yarn hanging, right? So I'm going to add that. pull this down and we're going to do pop, lock, and drop. I'm going to crochet over the tail that I just did and pop, lock, and drop. I hate these stitch marker things. Like, I don't really use them, but like I said, I'm using it to show you guys. All right, so I did the pop, lock, and drop, and now I can keep on going. Do I have any questions so far? So you weave as you go. I absolutely do, honey. You must not have seen any of my other videos. Yes, I do. I weave as I go. I do not weave at all. The only time you will see me weaving is if maybe I have a stitch with like maybe 1 or 2, like a graph that might have like 1 or 2 and I don't carry it. I will weave that in when I'm finished. But other than that, no, I weave as I go. I have a video on that, on when to weave and when not to weave. All right, so now I'm back to the beginning, and I'm going to that last, well, the first single crochet, my slip stitch. Then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. So the next one, the next row, so I did it this way. I did it from left to right. Now I'm going to do it from right to left. I did it left to right. Now I'm doing right to left, right? Okay. So here we go. Back in the same exact stitch. I single crochet all the way back till I get to the stitch marker. So let me say this. When you have a graph, the graph basically shows you everything. It shows you when you need to change the next color. It shows you everything. The thing about a hat is you just need to line it up the right way and you should be able to go. You should be able to do. Now, the single crochets that I have on here, if you ever wanted to write it down, this is for a newborn. Yeah, it's for a newborn. So this all together was 41. So I had 41 altogether. So I don't count. I don't count. But if you wanted to count, you just do your counting. But I don't have time to count. I do so many. I just go. I just fly. All right. So now we got back to where the beginning of the E is, right? So now I'm going right here at the top. So we went this way. Now we back over here this way. So I'm starting right here. And we're basically going to do the same numbers, 5. I also still have a little piece of the tail hanging right here too. I'm going to cover that up because I go back and forth like a zigzag. So I know that this does not come apart. My tails or whatever I'm weaving in, it doesn't come apart. So this is how I do my hat. All right, and we just keep on going. I do my pop, lock, and drop, even with the hats. And then you keep on going. Now, like I said, if I have, see, I'm doing this something really simple with this. I have a lot of graphs that actually have photos, like pictures and stuff, not necessarily letters or anything. I have actual photos and pictures, and I incorporate the whole entire hat. So you not only have the front, but you have the back. So in my grabs, if you see like maybe 60 by 20, that's because I'm basically showing you how to crochet the whole entire hat. So 60 to 70 is like a women to a man stitches. That's what I'm doing. I know some people just did not understand how they were supposed to crochet the hat. Matter of fact, I could print one out for you to show you what I'm trying to talk about, because a lot of people don't understand. Like, I got this graph, but I don't understand how to use it. Oh man, here we go. All right, I just went all the way around the word and back again. Okay, so now I'm turning. See, it looks neat, right? It looks good. Okay, so now we're going back in the same exact one. And if you notice, you really can't see, like, I do it very well, if I may say so myself, when I do my slip stitch, so that you don't see the seams. The seams are not going this way, it's not going that way, it's going that way. I like it that way. I like it up. You know what? I was thinking, right? Because my mind is always thinking. I was thinking of doing a tutorial on the baby items. And how do I figure this out? How do I figure out how am I making my baby items? Sometimes, honestly, I don't even know. I have no idea. All right, so now, okay, so we did the E from this side, the left. Is that your left or my left? Well, anyway, I'm doing it from left to right, right to left. Now I'm back on the left again, and I only have to do 2. So that's what I'm going to do right here. 2. So I'm going to pick this up, do my pop, lock, and drop. 1 and 2. Right? Then I'm going to pick up this yellow and crochet over this right here. So I'm going to do the pop, lock, and drop. Which is basically the extended single crochet. And then you go over. So when I'm looking at it, you want to make sure that it looks like it's a E, like you're forming an E, and it's not an A or an O. You want to make sure it's a E. And it looks like an E, and you don't see no strings from the back hanging. See, the thing about it is we only have the 2 colors. So say if I had wanted to do what a lot of people do and we crochet in the round, you could probably see the yellow in between the blue, and then the blue definitely in between the yellow. That is so not a good idea. So not. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not cute. I think some designers incorporate that into their design, but I really believe if they did that, if they incorporated it into their design, it's because they ain't know what else to do with it. I don't know. I'm just saying. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. Why show another color that you're trying to hide in between the yarn? I don't know. I just don't understand it. Counting is very important. I I just don't do it. I don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do it, but I don't do it. Counting is very important. You could count. I don't want to count. I don't like counting. It's not a good idea for me to count because I get so frustrated counting. I don't like counting. What I do is when I count the first row, and then once I count that first row, I'm good for the rest of the graph. Yep, I'm good for the rest of the graph because I'm trying to show you guys how my hat graphs look. I'm good because the bottom part of, like, once I start this base right here, I already know what I need to do for the next row and what I need to do for the row after that and the row after that. If I count it, I don't want to count it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to count it. All right, so I'm trying to show you, but it's not. Oh, okay, I see it. I see the hat that I just made, actually. Yeah, the hat that I made with the ribbon on it. I'm going to show you the graph. And then I'm going to show you Nemo. Finding Nemo is one of the hardest ones that people are ordering from me. And they're asking me, like, how am I supposed to do this, Shauna? And the thing is, sometimes I'm like, just do it. Just do it. But they can't. So I was like, you know what? Let me do this tutorial because people going to think I'm crazy. All right. I'm going to print it out for you guys so you can see it. And then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Because some of you already are asking for graphs. And if you're asking for graphs, I want you to be able to know what you're crocheting. And there is another one that I did for somebody. And she didn't know what the heck I was doing either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you didn't know. See, my mind is very, my mind is very crazy. I think impossible, and I think everybody can do the impossible. And you might not be able to do the impossible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's why I'm doing a tutorial, because I didn't want nobody to keep purchasing and not know how to do it. Like, I have a Victoria's Secret one. I have a bunch. I have so many, man. I have so many hat graphs. It's like, wow. Okay, so it's printing out, and I'm gonna have my son get it when it's finished printing. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. My nose is stuffy. All of a sudden, I think I'm getting sick. My son is sick. He's sick right now. But he told me to do this because he likes seeing me on TV. He crazy. Okay, I have a good one. I have a really, really, really good one to show you. I'll show you that. And then, because I know so many people are like, what the heck is she doing? Why did she give me this? I'm sorry. Eli, can you give me the whatever I printed? I'm seeing the a lot of your comments, but for some reason it's like delayed, so I apologize if I'm delayed, because I'm actually seeing comments that, oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to push it up. Alrighty then, I promise you I don't take no substances. I promise you. I don't know what the heck was wrong with me. Why I didn't know that? Why I didn't know I had to push it up? Okay, so the next one is basically going to be the same thing. It's going to be the 2 stitches, but I'm going to do it from, so this is right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right. So now I'm doing left to right, which is 2 stitches. And again, I'm using the H hook, which is the, I can't see what it is. It's 5, I think it is. Pop, lock, and drop. And pop, lock, and drop. Pick it up. Pull this down. And continue to go on to the next. Spider-Verse. I don't even know what that is. You said you got it from me. I know I did the hand, the old snap hand. I did that and I didn't know what that was. I had to ask my kids, like, what is that? I don't know what it is. But I know one thing, when she crocheted it, oh, it is so hot. Like, it came out so nice. Miles Morales, yes. I had to learn who he is too. I had no idea who Miles Morales was. I'm asking everybody, and they didn't know what I was talking about at first, except for like my nephews. They knew what it was. They knew exactly what that was. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that one. That one came out really cool too. I like that one. All right, so now I'm going back. I'm speeding up a little because I know that I don't want y'all to fall asleep on me now. Because I want you to be able to see it from beginning to the end. That's why I started it off, so that I didn't have to do the increases with you on. You know what I was thinking too? I was thinking, right? There's those bags that you have in the that you use to put in your suitcases. You know those bags that you suck out the air and it like squeezes everything down, and then when you open it up, it puffs everything up. I need that in my life, y'all. I have so much yarn. I don't know what to do. I have to move, so I'm trying to find a way, like, to not just put it in bins, but I can get more yarn and put it away and have more room and not have to showcase it, because I really don't want to always showcase it. I would like to be discreet with it because I live in an apartment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting, y'all. I'm counting. I just want to make sure I have the amount I need. And booyah. It's looking okay so far. Ethan is gonna like it. Ethan is gonna like it. I hope his mommy like it too. It's a one of my Eastern Star sisters is purchasing this for a good friend. So that's what this is for. They live in Boston, I think. Wherever they live is really cold. So she had wanted to give a gift that's going to keep the baby warm. I have a question. And please answer to the best of your knowledge, your best of your ability or whatever. What do you think for a baby boy to have a pom-pom on top of the hat? Now, not necessarily the fur pom-pom. I wouldn't give a boy the fur pom-pom. But what do you think about giving the baby a pom-pom? Because I'm thinking it looks girly if I put a pom-pom on top of this. It would be girly. And my good friend, sister friend, told me the same thing. Don't put it on there. But for some reason, the customer wanted it. And I don't know why. I don't know why the customer wants it. Why is, I wasn't on here for an hour, was I? Yeah, I was. Sorry. Okay. So now I'm turning. Same stitch, and I'm going back. So yeah, should I? No pom-pom, right? Charmaine, no pom-pom. I was thinking of like making a pom-pom for my like making a pom-pom on myself, like with the strings or whatever. But then I thought about it and I'm like, no. It's for girls. I'm gonna leave the pom-pom off. The customer wants it, but I'm beginning to think that it's not a good idea. And I'm going to put my foot down and tell her it's not a good idea. And sometimes the customer is not always right because the customer doesn't see it. Sometimes the customer has to see it to say, oh, you're right. So when the customer sees it, the customer can say, you're right, I trust you. Because that's what all my customers say. You're right, I trust you. I swear to you, all my customers say that. I trust you. Whatever you feel, whatever you like, I trust you. No. Who's Jersey girl? No. Customer is not always right. No, 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 no. If you, the crocheter, is crocheting and you, the crocheter, is always looking at other examples and always looking at other work, and you can see the differences between what a baby boy hat may look like and what a baby girl hat may look like, and you can see what it may, you know what, now that I'm saying it, I feel stupid because there are a lot of boys out there who have pom-poms on your hat. That don't mean they look girlish. I'm just not putting no pom-pom on my hat. How about that? Jennifer, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should put the pom-pom on it. But I'm going to let her know first. I'm going to let her know. I don't think it's a good idea. But I usually, my customers usually trust me though. Almost finished. Almost finished. Any other questions? This is so small. I'm so glad I don't have no head to fit this. I made one for my little soon-to-be niece, and it came out so pretty. Now hers is gonna get a fur pom-pom. She's gonna get a fur pom-pom. Now I was also thinking of putting the head, the ears, the ear straps. That's what I'm thinking of doing too. Putting the ear straps on it. Going to show you my hat. My son sent me, he gave me the hat graphs that I have. Pop, lock, and drop. The detachable pom-poms, I don't think customers want to deal with that. Because some of them can be detachable. Like there's the snap. There's a snap on them. The thing about it is you could be walking and the snap pops off. I know I went through that myself. I thought it was the best thing popping because I could change the pom-pom and I can put like different colors and stuff, but it didn't work in my favor because I'm walking down the street, then somebody go, yo, your hat, ma'am, your hat. And then I'm like, no, my hat on my head. Like, he drunk and I'm still going. And then next thing you know, he tapping me on my shoulder like this. I was like, that's $5. I need my pom-pom. I need my pom-pom. That was $5 for that one pom-pom. So the detachable one, unless I get a detachable one from somebody else whose pom-poms are better. But that one was $5. You would think that it would be better, but I guess not. I don't know. So I ran out of yarn, so I'm just adding more yarn. But it's coming out pretty cute. It's really tiny. I hope the baby don't have a big head. It's wiggle room in it though. I actually didn't make it, they said they wanted it newborn, but I actually made it 0 to 3. Maybe I should have made it 3 to 6. I don't know. But the baby not born yet. So, and this is going to be coming home from the hospital outfit. So I think this is a good size. This looks good, right? It looks good. It looks okay. So far, I only have 4 more rows, y'all. I'm quick. I'm not slow with this. I'm quick. 4 more rows. 4 more rows. No, you're not late. Valley, I'm sorry. I can't listen to you either. I'm sorry. You and Jennifer, I'm sorry. I can't listen to y'all. Customers trust me. They trust my and value my opinion. I don't always listen to the customers. It works for me. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say I don't listen to my customers. I do listen to them. But what I do is I give them my opinion. I maybe have one customer out of 8 years that was like, I don't want that. I want what I want and I want it. And I did it the way she wanted it and it looked sick. It didn't look good to me, but that's how she wanted it. That was only one time. Every other time, the customer was like, do what you want, Shauna. You're good at what you do. I trust you. I trust you. I trust your opinion. Now, they might say they don't want the design, or they might want a different design or something like that. Now, that I'm not gonna, it could be whatever design they want. I would never change that. All right, so let me add this E. Actually, it's less than, I'm almost finished. I don't have 4 more rows. I got 1 more after this. I'm quicker than I thought. Flo Joe. Flo to the Joe. Actually, that's my mama name. I'm gonna be what? Flo Sha? Sha Flo? I don't know. I got 1 more row after this, and then it's straight single crochet for 2 rows, and then you do your brim. I wanted to do an actual picture, but it's a baby, so I don't want to go overboard. But yeah, this is what I meant by how my graphs look. So this is a E for the Eagles. What I do is, this is 60. So this is for a woman, or you can make it for a man. So this is 60. So this will go around the whole entire hat. So you're always going to start off with, yeah, when you start it off, you're going to start it off from the bottom or the top, however you want to start it off. And you just follow the grid. That's all you're doing. You're just following the grid. The same with this. This, I just centerized it. So like I said, some of mine comes with the whole entire thing because I want you to get the whole entire effect of it. Because some people don't realize that you don't have to put the stripes. You can if you want. You don't have to though. But I just did it to make it look good. Or you could just centerize this. Or Finding Nemo. This is 30. So what I would do with this is I would make the whole entire hat orange. But this part right here is going to be the design. So the front of the hat will be the design, but the rest of the hat will be orange. Some people didn't understand that. They thought that the hat would be like whatever color they wanted. So if they made it white, then it would be this square in the front with this. If that's how you want it, fine. It makes no sense to do it that way though. So that's basically how I need more yarn. My yarn is going quick. I had to buy a bunch of yarn for this outfit. I didn't think I need that much yarn for a newborn baby's outfit, but a bunting is a lot. A bunting, especially being that it's going to be, the bunting is going to be with, it has the legs and stuff in it, so yeah. Okay, so let me finish this row and then one more row and my E should be done. Any questions regarding the graph or the hat? And we are going in rows. Just remember that. That is the trick. Because when you're going in rounds, you're doing tapestry. Because your yarn is never going to be there where you left it. So if I was to keep going in rounds and rounds and rounds, the yarn, this right here, would be on this side. So if I'm coming on this side, it would be over here. And then I would have to keep pulling it over. So that's like going all the way. No, you don't have to do that. This is the easiest way. Did y'all hear that? I hope y'all ain't hear that. You would know I'm living in Jersey City. Anyway, Jersey City. I can't wait till I leave. Okay, so back over here, I'm going to finish this last part of the graph. I was gonna put the whole name, but as you can see, it will be too large because the whole name is 30. And it would go all the way around the hat because this is only 41. So the whole name will go around the whole hat. And honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't think it would look cute to me. I don't think it would look cute. If the customer wanted it, that's one of the things I'm going to say, no. I'm going to be like, no, I can't do that. I don't know what did I just do? I'm always doing something. I don't know what I'm doing on my laptop. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just excited that I was able to do this. I'm excited. Okay. The last part of the E. Pop, lock, and drop. Scotch Plains. That's not far. Okay, that's not far. 60 stitches for the hat. Yes. That's like a woman or a man beanie. 60 stitches. Yep, that's like a woman or a man. That's not it's not that uncommon. Because if you look at an average beanie, it runs about 60 to 70. I made sure I had studied it one day. One day I was just looking at all different types of patterns, and I noticed that everybody had almost the same exact stitches. So it was always between like 58 to 70 for a man and woman. And then the babies, just like everybody have just about the same numbers. It's just a matter of what they did in between. I did it. Look, 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 look. E. Holy smoke, I messed up. I messed up. Can you tell? Yep, you can tell. I messed up. This is supposed to be 2. And I did 1. I am going to take it apart, but I'm not going to do it on here. But I'm going to take it apart because this is for a customer. I can't leave it like that. But yeah, this is basically how I do it. So I guess that means talking and doing a tutorial. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. Yep, I know exactly what I did, how I did it. But yeah, so that's basically, I knew I was doing something silly. But it's still coming out cute. And the hat, see, when some people make their hats, they make it like, it's like that, like a Christmas tree. No, we don't want to make Christmas trees, we want to make hats, right? So you don't want to do that. So I don't know how to explain how to do that. All I know is if you follow the directions, you should be good. But yeah, this looks cool. This looks cool. I know on the top here, I used a smaller hook. And you could tell the difference. You could tell the difference between here and here. I used a smaller hook. A Christmas tree. Yeah, girl. You know what the top look like this. And then, is it like my hat? No. Well, this look like a Christmas tree. No, I ain't mean it like this though. But like this. This is stretched out though. You know how people hats look like this? This is stretched out because I had braids in my hair. So this is stretched out. And this is my daily hat. But if somebody buy a hat and it starts looking like it's already stretched out, that's not a good idea. No, it's not a good idea. So, yeah, so that's basically how you do this hat tutorial. That's basically how you do it. And then after that, I would do 2 more rows. And then I would do the front and the back post. What is it? Front post, back post, double crochet. So I would do front post, double crochet, back post, double crochet, front post, back post, front post, back post. And I would do it all around. And that's how you get the bottom right here. That's how you get that. Or you could do this part first, and then you work your way up. So there's different ways to do it. This right here, I just did it on the side, and I did it ribbed. I did it in the back loop only. So when you do it in the back loop only, you get the little ridges. The only thing about it is you cannot do it on all graphs. All graphs are not going to work. Like block letters like this, it'll work. But like an actual photo or a picture, you can't do it with this. I actually tried it with this, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Yeah, you can't do it. It wouldn't look right. So with this, you just doing it on your side. And then at the top, I did slip stitches. And then I grabbed them all together and put the bow on top. The pom-pom. And this, like I said, I did it from the bottom up. And then here in the middle, all I did was close it in together. The seam, yeah, well, you want to get as close as possible to not being able to see the seam. But yeah, this is my seam. My seam is straight, right? My seam is on point. I don't play. I don't play. Don't play with me with my seams. My seams are good. My seams are always going to be good. Any other questions before I go do my reality Bravo and finish Ethan's jumper? What do y'all call it? Do y'all call it a bunting or jumper? Because some people call it a bunting. Some people call it a jumper. Some people call it a romper. The customer said she wanted something. So it's going to be like this. And then I'm going to put legs at the bottom of it. And then the arms. And then the cuffs are going to be yellow. I will, well, when I'm finished, I'm going to post it so you'll see it. But yeah, I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put yellow buttons on it. It'll look cute. Yes, Valley, I skipped a row. I skipped a row. Okay? I'm not as perfect as I thought I was. I really thought I was perfect. Diva don't always do it better. That's alright, because I'm going to fix it. And when I'm finished, it's going to be looking all that and more. But this is coming out pretty good. It's coming out pretty good. You could do anything and put letters or pictures or whatever in it. Like, the thing about it is, our customers, they think that we could put, like, actual, like, whole entire masterpieces on there. And no. You can't put masterpieces on there. So, any other questions? And if you want, you can put in the comments. If you want me to do another tutorial, I could do another live tutorial. Until after Christmas. After Christmas, I can do more of my Ask Diva. But as of right now, I could do live videos and show you how I do. I just know this was one question that everybody was asking. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me just do this live thing. Because everybody was asking. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Amanda is the best, y'all. She is the best. She is helping me big time. I don't know what I would do without her, man. I really don't. It's not hard at all to make graphs. But I also was doing it now since 2013. I've been doing the graph since 2013, so it's not really that hard. The The program that I use is PC Stitch, and I'm not doing any more classes for it. I have one more class and that's it. I'm not doing that no more, but I am doing an ebook to show how to do it. And so the pre-order for the ebook is $30, but the actual ebook is $40, and the ebook will be out by Christmas, by the new year, because I'm trying to make sure that this class is over with so that everything they learned or everything they asked is all going in the book. Everything is going in the book. So the book is basically going to have step-by-steps on how to use PC Stitch, how you get in your images, where to get your images, how to finagle, how to revamp it, how to size it, how to make it proportional, how to make sure you're not going to get sued, how to do everything. And then it's not just going to be a book on how to do it. It's going to be videos, and you go on the link and you click the link, and the link is only for those who paid. So if you wanted to give the link to somebody else and they didn't pay, their name will not be on that list, so they will not be able to be on that link. So it will be for you. I mean, it's always going to be people who's going to find ways, but you know. The ebook is right now $30, but when it's out, it's going to be $40. So if you want that, you can have that. Just let Amanda know. And that's it. That's it. Thank you guys so much. Let me see if I'm answering any more questions. If you need a graph for blankets or whatever, let me know. I'm not doing any new graphs until after the Christmas, but I do have so many. I have like over like 4,000 or 5,000 graphs, so I might have what you want. So just ask Amanda, and she can get to me and let me know, and I can let her know if I have it or not. And that's it. You guys have a good one. Thank you. I appreciate the donations. I really do. I really do appreciate the donations. And you have a good one. Wait, I don't know how to shut it off. I know how to put it on now. I just don't know how to shut it off.